Hello, Bula Nwaya, and welcome. It is a Tuesday, Facts Tuesday. It is also New Year's Eve, Tuesday here, and probably New Year's Eve in different parts of the world. Um, and this is Maple coming to you live once again from the comfort of my home. Um, I welcome you here. I hope that you've had a wonderful day and you are finding time to just hear me out. And so let's just talk about something real tonight. And it doesn't mean that I haven't been, everything else that I share is always um, about something real. But tonight is because Tuesdays are usually Facts Tuesdays, and this Go Live is part of my digital business. And so I share truths, facts about the business and anything related to it. And so it is not a hype. There's no pressure, just plain truth and facts. And so, here's the thing. As we have one more day for those of us who have one more day before the year 2025 ends. Some of you who are watching are enjoying the last day of the year. But I can say that people aren't chasing money. They're chasing time. Um, that is what, has been researched, that they're chasing time, peace, choices, and the ability to actually live their lives again. And so life today, I can say, looks very different than it did even years ago or a few years ago. It's just different. Work hours are longer, stress is higher, costs keep rising, and many hardworking people are tired of surviving instead of living with peace and purpose. And it's not about greed. People are looking for ways to have that time freedom, financial freedom, and more time with family, right? So it is not about greed, it's about wanting more time with family, um, less financial pressure, flexibility to breathe, um, the freedom to plan a secure future, and the ability to help and bless their families. These are the things that people have the reasons, the whys, why they're looking for way options. And so after having to say that, I can say um, that here are some honest realities many families are facing. um, just having um, to learn about why people are looking to earn online. And although this is a digital business and I'm earning online, but I at first I was, for me, I was not looking for a digital business or to earn online. But this was an open opportunity, and I realized that there are options because of my reasons. Because and people have different reasons, like I mentioned, all the various reasons why families are looking, and breadwinners are looking for ways to get in some extra income, or building the retirement, or wanting to retire early, um, or or just a way to have more time freedom. And so now I can say that the realities now is that people are working harder than ever, but peace is decreasing. And it's happening. And you watch the news, you watch, you listen to the news, and you just hear constantly the same things. Many parents barely see their kids because of their work schedule. Um, Retirement doesn't look secure for a lot of people anymore. And medical bills, the living costs, um, The responsibilities aren't slowing down, they just keep piling up, and burnout is becoming normal, but it shouldn't be. Really, it shouldn't be. So the more people are asking, is there another way? Is there another way to get them out of where they're at? Or can I create more options for my family? Here are the questions that are constantly, and then you hear it over and over. Is it possible to earn without sacrificing my whole life? Just think about those questions, and I'm pretty sure. And if you are one that has one of these questions or all of it, then just think about it. Why are people looking online? As you can see, that is the topic for my live tonight, mainly about the facts of why people are looking, why so many people are looking for better options today. And online doesn't mean easy, but it does mean possible. It is possible. People are exploring online businesses and digital income because it can be done around family life. It's flexible. It doesn't require quitting your job to start. As for me, I'm still working full time as a registered nurse, and I'm building my business on the side. I work in the day, and then here I am just spending 1 to 2 hours on my business every day. Some days more, but that is just all you need. And you are still doing it from the comfort of your home, or wherever you can, wherever there's Wi-Fi, or when you take your phone with you, you can use it wherever you go. And so it just creates options and not pressure. And it gives flexibility, the location, the schedule, the pace, everything around your schedule. You get to choose how and when you run your business. And it offers mentorship, learning, and the community. It's not about chasing money. And there's so many businesses online. People are mainly chasing to make sales, and that is a lot of work. That is a whole full-time thing to do. But I found that this business has been created in such a way that you can do it around your schedule. And if you're working full-time like myself, I build it on the side. I give it my 100%, but I don't require, it doesn't require me to spend the whole day working on it. Because it is built in such a way that it has an automated system once you've set it up. And all you have to do is maybe sometimes 30 minutes, sometimes an hour or two, depending on, how much time you have allocated it for the day. And, like I said, it's not about chasing money. It's about building margin, breathing room, and choices. And so, I love reminding people of this, and that is, you're not wrong for wanting more time. You're not selfish for wanting financial peace, and you're not unrealistic for believing that life doesn't have to stay stressful forever. I'll say this again: you're not unrealistic for believing life doesn't have to stay stressful forever, because it shouldn't. Sometimes I like to say that sometimes God opens doors that look different than what we're used to. And that is really an eye opener for me. When you are so used to doing the same routine, when you're so used to seeing the same things, doing the same things, the same results, it becomes normal, it becomes accepted. But when you step out of your comfort zone, and like like, for example, when you step out of your comfort zone, like what I did, and started this digital business, something that I knew nothing about, but I knew that it had possibilities. Um, it was the answered prayer. It had been created in such a way that anyone can do it who is willing. Now, here's the difference. Um, you have to be willing to learn. You have to be willing to commit. You have to be willing to start something from from basics. And that is how this business is set up. You just learn all the basics and build it from the ground up. Not everyone that comes here have um, that marketing skills or even computer skills. And that is the best thing about it. When you have that desire to learn, when you are willing to start something that you know will last, something that will take care of you, something that will help you in your journey, and like the things that I mentioned, to gain that financial freedom, to gain that time freedom, and having options. Why not even try it? And so that is how I have seen that it is not just about earning, but it is a lot of things, that a lot more than what I expected. And so, um, like I said, God opens doors that look different than what we are used to. Now it has opens more doors, meeting more people, and learning so many things that has helped me gain the confidence to even show up here. The skills that I have learned I never knew before. And sometimes, the smallest yes leads to the biggest breakthrough, because all you needed to do was say yes to yourself, um, and let go of the things that do not serve you, and hold on to what matters, hold on to um, what will help you and what is already working. And so, I'm having more conversations with people who just want clarity. That's all they wanted: clarity, not hype, not pressure, just options. A lot of people are looking for those options. And if you've been thinking, I want more time freedom, I want an extra income stream without burnout, I want to be present for my children, my grandchildren, and all the future, feel free to, drop info on in the message, or you can message me and say info, or message me privately, and I'll share what I've learned, what's possible, and how ordinary families are creating extraordinary change. People from different walks of life who have come in and have created something um, that has given them that time freedom, that has retired them from their jobs, that has helped them, quit the 2, 3 jobs that they used to, to do, but only focused on something that is working and giving them all that time freedom and being present with family. And it is just so much more than, that you so much more than you expect, because that was how I came in. I thought, it was all about learning how to earn online, but no, it is so much more than that. And um, and so feel free to put info or message me privately, and I am willing to share with you how this is working. And so I can say again, before I end this go live, that life is too short to stay stuck. If you are still in the same place five from 5 years ago, 10 years ago, you are still in the same place, with the same cycle. There are options. Options do exist. And of course, hope exists. And there are smarter ways to build peace, to build purpose, and to have freedom. And that is, it's just simply that. There are options to build peace, purpose, and freedom. And so um, I thank you for, it is almost the end of the year. And for those of you who have been listening, who have been following me, or who have been sharing the contents of my Go Lives, thank you for doing that. Thank you for showing up and just hearing me out. I hope that, everything that I've shared here is adding value into your journey or has helped you help someone who is probably having all these questions and all the things that I have mentioned here. And so, if this resonated with you even a little, let me know in the comments. You're not alone. Your future can still look brighter than your present. And if you'd like, I can also um, share a little bit more. There's videos that can help you understand. We do have these free webinars on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Like today, there was one, and every Tuesdays and Thursdays every week for you to learn a little bit more on what I do. If you're curious, feel free to reach out. It's okay to be curious. It's okay to be skeptical, but do your research and reach out if you're interested. So that ends my Go Live for today. I hope that this has encouraged you to take those bold steps, a leap of faith, and come out of your comfort zone if you are looking for those options. So thank you for being here, and I hope you have a blessed rest of your day, evening. For those of you who are just waiting to celebrate the New Year's, and for those of us who have one more day to end the year 2025, thank you for being here, and I hope you have a blessed one. Binaka for Yexia, and God bless.